Okay, welcome back to another round of composition basics. This time we're going to talk briefly about using the foreground to balance the background, and vice versa. So when you're photographing a subject off in the distance, you should try to place something of interest in the foreground. This way it'll help create a sense of balance so that the background isn't overpowering the foreground isn't overpowering the background, yada yada. It'll help add a sense of depth and perspective. So it'll help give you a sense of how far away is the subject in the background, or just how close is the subject in the foreground. We tend to look at things that are closer to us first, so objects in the foreground, and then we go to things in the distance. So instead of just having a lonely subject off in the distance, we invite our viewers in with something closer first, and then as they spend more time getting to know this picture, delving deeper into it, they go into the background and go, oh, that's what this is about. So this picture is more based on the animal in the foreground, and then the one in the background balances it, but it's a good way to get us to move through the picture. Because this wouldn't be as interesting if there were just one of these creatures in there. But now the fact that there's two gives us an idea of, oh, there's more of these animals. They're taking up space, they're living, they're just doing their thing. But you can also, if you want to pause, or if you just want to do this while I'm talking, put your finger up next to the one closer to you. How big is it compared to your finger? Now compare it to the one in the background. You can really get a sense of scale and depth. How far apart are these subjects based on their size relationship? So you can use something very small to balance something very large in the background if the thing that's small is very close to the camera. Or vice versa. You can use something large in the background to balance something small in the foreground. Next up, we're going to start talking about how every picture tells a story, and because that's a longer video set, I'm going to cut this one short here, and I will see you in a little bit.